right, fam. What are we doing today?
We got do endless mono racing. Fun and the rear. And
let's go show the people. This guy wants me to do everything in like a couple hours. Over here we got his extended studs, where we gotta remove his wheel bearings. Got his endless front brakes, paragon rear disc with the bigger brackets to accommodate the bigger rotor size. New pads, new brake line. He has his Chasing J's lugs, along with Passport's beauty hardware. Some kind of air ducts. I don't know where it goes.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. There's an R on it.
Yeah, so maybe right side, left side.
R might mean rear. Nah, just kidding. Nah, just kidding. There's a left
Yeah,
side.
right and left.
Got the front done right now. We pulled the wheel bearing on the other side, pressed the new ARP studs on, trimmed the brake bracket a little bit. Some chopping on this.
You got to chop the OEM dust cover.
Yeah, just a little bit right here.
Yeah, just because it's a bigger caliper.
Yeah, I just chopped it off because it's a bigger caliper bracket. It sits in a little bit more. Let's clear the MF10s. Surprisingly.
Oh, you guys
already tested it, surprisingly, and there's still a decent gap here and here. These rotors are directional, so you want the vents facing this way.
so in the future, this guy gonna track it.
Drive too, right?
So this is an exclusive setup. He needs 2 rotors. Bigger one inside, smaller one outside. So he could use one for hydraulic, and then with his handle, pull, do the little front wheel drive drift, and then one on the outside.
Before you bleed them?
Yeah, and what's funny is that normally, the track car is the one that, isn't ready, and then, I was just gonna take the old track car, but
Yeah.
more like kind of like a collector now, you don't
Well,
wanna
yeah,
drive it because
it-
it's lower mileage, B series, still OEM VIN.
Yeah.
Not gonna want to drive it as much.
Yeah,
And I actually took the track car. And we got the other wheel bearing right here in the press. It's already done. I guess snap-on sockets make a very good spacer.
Yeah.
Expensive spacers just for pushing in some studs.
I thought you were using like a tool or something, but
No, they're just like it's a 35 and a 34 mil snap-on socket and like a 13 mil.
Yeah, I just noticed it's a socket.
Yeah, they're all sockets. It works.
Yeah.
And you can see it here. Had to unbolt it from the knuckle and everything.
So to remove it, it's the nut and then just the bolts from the backside, right?
Yeah.
After the rotor, obviously.
Yeah. The axle nut, 4 bolts. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be that I had to pull the wheel bearing on this one, but I didn't know that they were bolt-on. So I told him like a little bit longer for how long it'll take for the install. But
Yeah.
not too bad.
What I do hate on doing this car though is like coilovers or
Yeah.
springs.
Yeah.
Just because it's such a bitch.
Coilovers, just on the first, if you take out the stocks, it's a little bit longer, so it's like a little bit harder. But after you get the long
The shorter?
setup out, you have the short setup, it's like
Yeah.
no big deal.
Yeah, I remember the first time I did it on my car. And,
Yeah, it sucks, man.
well, FK it's even harder. So the FL5, I don't know if you've done both, but FL5
I've
is
done both.
easier. Okay.
Yeah, I've done both, but yeah, I didn't have to release the inner lollipop or anything
Okay.
on this car. I think I undid a couple things. Man,
Yeah.
it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, they did improve it in the FL5 with that.
Yeah, it's been a couple years since I installed these GRZs on here, but yeah, it's definitely a lot easier than FK8. I remember one time taking out the stock springs, we had to release the inner lollipop and then just to put everything a little bit
Yeah,
lower.
just because everything's super stiff in this car.
Yeah.
All the arms and stuff.
Move the reservoirs because I've actually located it here for him. Cut out the rear panels, nice and perfect for him. But
Just made
now-
a little hole for the bolts, right?
Yep, just a hole for the bolts and then a little slit just for the line that sits right
Oh,
here,
okay.
but you could barely see it. But now that he got this Studio RSR roll bar, he wants it actually on the bar instead of having it at these two sides.
Yeah. So somehow like cut out either zip tie it or bracket on to the roll cage.
Yeah, but no zip ties. Ren Scott mounts. It'll mount.
Yeah. Okay.
Ren Scott mounts. It'll mount to the bar. But the thing is, because we knew we wanted to run these here the first time around before he had the row bar, I went with the reservoir lines through the rear spare tire panel, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
And then now I might have to drill 2 more holes at a different spot just to relocate it now.
Yeah. And what about the length of the hoses? Can you...
Exactly. That's why I have to relocate it, is because the length of the hose now, it works out good. But then if I relocate it to the bar, I might have to put a hole at a different location because the coilovers sit right here.
Yeah.
If I put it in a different location, I could get it to reach
the extra length that you're wasting.
The extra length that I'm wasting here.
Yeah.
And then I move it because the coilover is sitting here, right? So I'm already wasting this length to come up here.
Yeah.
He wants to relocate this. If we have enough time, I'll try to put, another... this was a factory... These are 2 factory holes, so I never drilled this car.
Oh, that's nice.
But if he wanted to relocate it closer to the row bar, I would have to find somewhere...
Make a hole or something.
Make a hole somewhere here where it's not interfering with the gas tank or anything.
Yeah.
And then we could get this mounted on the row bar.
Yeah.
To where he wouldn't even have to pop the trunk just to do his adjustments on the track.
Yep.
Yeah, to get everything to fit right. We did some modifications here for the lines.
I didn't even notice. I thought it was OEM like that.
Yeah, we did some modifications to the lines just to make everything where the lines are going to sit and route. Is that this is going to sit perfectly flat.
So you kind of cut this area.
Yeah, we cut all this to where it's routed. Cool. Same here. I mean, no one else is going to notice it, but for us, everything sits nice and flat.
I mean, it looks OEM kind of looking. And people that will know, but everyone else is like, oh, that's just a random bottle.
Yeah.
And the hatchback.
Right. Or they're going to think that, I took this out and I didn't want to make it look nice.
Yeah.
And flat.
No, it looks really good. I mean, I've seen your work, and I mean, I'm always like, damn. It's always like OEM plus. I mean, your cars alone.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And then my brother spent a lot of time cutting out these panels for the beat rush. Like, we took a lot of time just to get it perfectly, no overcut.
Yeah. Because you do have to, even with FK, you do have to cut the area.
Yeah.
But the way you have it, it's like kind of like fitted in there.
Yeah.
Versus, I know I've seen other people where it's
just they cut a big square.
Yeah.
And then this, honestly, is just 2 slits. 2 slits just to get in there. Like, we took a lot of measurements and we're like, okay, this is where it's going to sit. This is where we kind of,
a lot of measurements and one-time cut kind of thing.
Yeah. Or you could do it, measure once, cut twice. We don't have 2 of these panels,
It's the explanation.
Yeah. There's a reason for everything. And then, we try to take the time not to rush everything.
Yeah.
I think everything came out good. Nice and even.
Yeah.
Symmetrical. I mean, the front jerseys aren't, but man, you look at the engine bay. How are you gonna make that symmetrical?
One with space, and then there's so many other blings that like you won't even notice or looks like it's ugly or anything like that.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Shit it this way. So the OEM calipers here. With Endless, if you're doing Endless on your car, it's gonna interfere. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. Cut it. Cut it.
Why?
No.
Why'd you cut it on the driver's side then?
Because I actually mounted it like this.
So which way is it supposed to go?
The other way.
So did you do the other car wrong?
Yeah, I did cut the ear a little bit right here, this way. But it was actually you didn't have to cut shit. So On the other side, it has this little slit right here,
Mhm.
and I fucked up. But when I read the instructions, it said because it showed the block went this way. So
Yeah.
I actually cut the other side because it, you know, if it didn't clear this way.
Yeah.
But then the offset on the rotor was wrong. But after looking at it,
That's how it's supposed
this
to go.
is how it's supposed to go when I actually placed it on.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
show you the instructions right now. That's the knuckle, right? And if we're looking at this looks like it's the driver's side, but we are on the passenger side,
It's
which
the
means that
opposite.
this is the hub, I mean the knuckle, and then this is the bracket. But then it wants this piece to go towards the caliper, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then what I did earlier, thinking that, you know, I'm gonna follow this diagram from Japan.
Because you know Japanese.
Yeah, I can't read any of this shit. I don't understand, bro. See? Because now we're opposite, right?
Yeah.
I thought that it was gonna hit, and then on the first one, I actually cut it right there. But after lining up the rotor, putting on the caliper bracket, and then mounting the caliper, it actually is supposed to go this way. But remember, this is
Inner.
driver's side.
Yeah.
So it actually clears, and you don't have to do anything. So Endless did a great job, you know?
Yeah. Because it's literally plug and play.
Yeah, I mean,
But
if
the
we-
picture is confusing because looking at the corner.
right at the corner, it's supposed to be like this, and this is the driver's side.
Yeah.
But because it's the passenger side, I have to flip it, and then it would hit. I had the grinder ready, dude. Let's cut this bitch. But yeah,
Reduce
all
weight.
good.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just following this, and it was wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's why you got to teach them how to write in Japanese.
Last one.
I mean, 5 would be like this, but then, you know, like 1 person in the back and you pick up both seats pretty much.
$103. That's what specs call for.
The regular one, you can color anything you want, but this one is kind of special color for mono.
So, fam, how old is your baby?
I love it.
How old is it?
Very heavy.
Damn, you're putting brand new calipers
No.
on the floor? Hang on.
Not yet, not yet.
Hang on there. Here, give me this shit.
Give him the baby.
Yeah. Freshly ceramic coated too.
Oh, you already did it?
Yeah.
I did.
So.
Yeah. See, OEM and then the Endless. Different.
And it's just the 2 bolts, right?
Just the 2 bolts.
Just like OEM?
Yeah. No, OEM actually doesn't have a disconnect bracket, like a different bracket. It's just one piece.
And so the Endless has the bracket
A bracket
and then
to,
the caliper.
Yep, a bracket to the
Versus
knuckle.
OEM, it's just straight to the back.
Yeah, it's just straight.
Okay.
So this is actually 2
Because the
pieces.
bracket you need it for the extension, pretty much, right? It's just,
Yeah, to create the right offset.
yeah.
With the rotor thickness and then the thickness of the head.
Yeah. And the rotor itself, there's no bolt that holds it down, or?
No, not on this. OEM actually had 2,
Mm-hmm.
but this is just.
So this one's just floating?
This one's just floating.
Interesting.
And then because I can't read Japanese and I can't figure out what this torque spec is from their instructions, I looked up M12 by 1.25 and at a 8.8 grade bolt. It might be a 10.9, but I'm just gonna go to 68 is what a 8.8 would take. because I don't know the hardness or the grade of this bolt.
Yeah.
Just go on the lower specs, and then it'll be at 68. That's it. Torque the rear one, torque the sides. We're all set. Did the studs. Had to remove the wheel bearing for that. Had to take off the axle nut. Took it off. Made sure that we strike the castle nut. All set.
Yeah.
And it's done. Other than brake lines and then bleeding real quick.
Are you gonna install those lines or?
Yeah, I'm gonna place it on right now. We'll bleed the fronts and then we'll go do the rears. Dude, they're at least a race pad, bro.
Are the endless gonna clear?
What, 14 mil?
Oh! Woo!
10 years.
Did it touch?
No, it's good.
Mindy, he's asking you about the video, bro. Does it touch? Does it clear? What do you think?
Clear.
Does it clear?
Yep.
Does it clear?
Look, hold on, wait.
Oh, look. They're asking a fucking non-mechanic to do mechanic work.
He's a mechanic. Look at him.
He's a
Putting a
mechanic
wheel.
today.
He's so focused on putting the lug nuts.
Yep.
What lug nuts did you buy?
It's Jason J. Katana.
Chasing J's. Chasing J's titanium with the wheel locks. Pretty cool. First company that I've seen that makes titanium lug nuts that has a wheel lock.
Doesn't
In titanium that I've seen. First one I've seen. I don't know.
I just put on two today because I think the rears we don't need everything.
it clears? No spacer, nothing.
No spacers.
Did you test out some TEs, Kevin? Go get some TEs, test them.
Hey, donut roids. Hey, donut roids. Hey, where's the TEs, dog?
Where's the TEs, Kevin?
already mounted it, bro.
Hey, we still got the other side.
No, we already mounted it.
Oh,
you guys
No,
are-
not the other side. Hey, where's the TEs, dog? Bam. Didn't even
Let's see.
touch the caliper, bro.
Some BBS?
BBS LM?
Wheel specs on these.
18, 10, 25. He'll clear these.
I don't know.
No, he'll clear this.
You're good. You're good.
I needed to rotate
like
the
this.
lug.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all.
like that. Bro, all that
Oh.
clearance. Bro, it's like a fucking hot dog down the hallway.
Hold on, we need a.
Oh, you need a couple of titanium. You need a couple of
Dude,
titanium
this setup would
lugs.
be so
Dude,
sick.
this would look sick.
So
You're
what?
rocking the wrong wheels, dog.
Look
So what, you need a
it,
couple-
Hold on, let me go
Look
get
at
my.
this fitment. It's on the.
Dude, Kevin's putting.
Dude, that's actually.
It's on the air and it's like poking. So once you drop it, damn.
Drop it. Drop it on one wheel. It's fine. We can always raise Let's send it. We can do it.
18 by 10, 25, huh? This video turned into a test fit video. Checking the Mugen wheels. Just needs a little bit of camber, but it looks good.
Max camber, Mindy.
Yeah, just max camber it.
No, you actually don't even need much. Maybe another.
Dude, it's not even that much.
Just a little bit.
Maybe 1.5. Look at this. He has more room somewhere. He actually does have
Dude.
more room.
This wheel belongs on the
It's
Civic.
not reclined enough. Oh fuck.
You wanna hold it and repray it?
Nah.
Okay, go. Go.
No, I have to do this one.
Double fist.
Let me see. Why are you doing such short strokes?
Okay, there we go, bro. I got it, like.
Okay, good. That's it. Okay, and then you gotta learn to release it for me. That's good. You can do it with your hand next one or whatever. He is. I'm gonna be pro after this. After it's tight, we good. Okay, release it a bit. More. Good.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, you don't want it to go too high or else you're gonna have to go down a lot. Lock me back up.
No, the other one.
Lock this clockwise,
Lefty
dude.
loose, righty tighty. You got one job, fam. Just stroke it. That's all you gotta do. Just stroke it.
Yeah. You gotta use a rod. Ain't that serious. Just. You hit the wall already.
Where's the wall?
Can you? Can you, fam?
Can you hit the wall?
Good. Lock it. Lock up. That's it.
Can you hit the wall, fam?
Which wall?
The wall. Do you feel the end of it?
The ladies' wall.
Oh, that's perfect.
What's perfect?
What's perfect?
Right here. You wanna get the shot of Pham putting it in?
Fam stroking it.
Faster, Mindy. Faster. Oh. Damn. You had to put the big guns to fucking work. Ooh. Mindy. Oh, keep on going. Oh shit, you hit the end already. You hit the wall.
That means everything.
That's it! Fool, you already hit it!
Mindy, there.
That's it, you already hit it!
You want to do the other one? It's
A little bit more.
It's right behind you. Fam, can you go round two?
Absolutely easy.
Okay.
Okay, so this one's a passenger set. Alright, let's do this. Alright, what's the best way to do this? Somebody show me a better way to do this. Fucking 2-pump jump and shit. That was a 3-pump jump. Damn, Mindy, how do you know I like it when you put it in? It's the longer shaft. Ooh. That's good. Oh, you put it in hard that time. Damn.
You ready for round two?
Round 2, let's do this.
A few more strokes.
Lock it? Nope. No.
Did you lock it?
Yeah, I think I locked it.
I think he locked it. Good dog. A little bit more. Good. Damn, Mr. Pham already learned by this one, huh? After 10 ones, could call this guy a master. You guys need a stud done? Call this stud.
You guys put it back on already?
Yeah. Mindy, if I didn't call off work today and we did this at 10, you would not be fucking. I told you, there's no. I'll hold it.
How many hours has it been?
According to billable hours to Mindy, to me it's been 10 hours. So. But honestly, I think
You started
I
at
think we
6?
started at 5.6. Yeah.
Because I got here at 6:30.
Yeah, 5.6. So
What time is it right now?
time now is 9:54, just about 10. Billable hours for Mindy? Over 8. Cobber brackets are noticeably smaller for smaller rotors, but we're doing bigger rotors, so we needed to extend further. And this is what is going on. The computer system. Let me
The
turn
light,
this.
no, the light's fine.
Let me turn this off so I don't blind you guys. The computer system, we have a homie here, Enrique, that works at Honda. He disengaged the electronic e-brake. Also a 2-piece rotor. The other one was just a solid metal.
Yes. Yeah, it's a one piece.
And then what's happening here is that the hat and then the rotor is actually wider, and then the caliper bracket, I don't know the car that it came from, but it's also wider. But what it's gonna give them is more leverage, which means better braking because it's a bigger rotor, and then it's out at a further distance. It's gonna give them more leverage, and then that's gonna give them more brake force, and then better braking overall, other than stock. And being a 2-piece rotor with a hat and then the rotor ring floating.
Hey, yo, what was that clap?